Hello! My name is Sydney, and today I'm going to be giving you a tour of all of my DVDs and my DVD shelf. First of all, at the end of my last video, which was a really random vlog that I decided to do for some reason, I said I would show you what my room looks like. So here's a quick look. The window's open, so I'll try not to show you out there. But I have my desk sort of there, where my laptop is, and my bed, which has got bags and stuff in it that needs sorting out, and Kit Kat's bed right there. Then I have a TV right there, and some more stuff that needs, well no, that's all my Wii stuff. And there's my desk chair, and all my CDs there. My Nintendo Wii is down there where my finger is. There's some cat food, which will be moved into the kitchen sometime, but hasn't been yet because they're not quite competent enough to go down there yet. There's my drawer of clothes, and here is the DVD shelf. Right, I'm trying to get a good angle, but there, with all my DVDs in it, which there is quite a lot. Let's get right into it, because I'm worried this video is going to be really long and take forever to render and upload. So on the top of my excuse me, on the top of my DVD shelf I have a Totoro plushie sort of thing, which I got in Japan. I have my camera, Canon camera. I have a Totoro puzzle. I have like two really long zooms for my camera. I have a little fox-like thing, I can't remember what it's called, but it's from Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind and Laputa Castle in the Sky. But I also got this from Japan. I have Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service, which I got from Japan as well. And this is like a little glow-in-the-dark light thing, which is kind of cool. And I have a sort of blanket inside a frame, which I got from Japan, of a cat. There's also a photo there of me and my nan. On the second shelf down, we have a Gigi statue, which I got from Japan. A lot of this I got from the Studio Ghibli Museum, actually, which is quite good. I enjoyed it. I also have a mug from Kiki's Delivery Service film, which Gigi says looks like him because it's a cat, and Gigi's like, yeah, you get it. Inside the cup I have unopened Pikachu keyring thing. I also have a clicky head thing from Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. It's a bit dark, it's a bit like overexposed. Perhaps put it against there, do you sort of see? Yeah? I can't remember their names though. I also have some film strips, which I got for free in the Studio Ghibli World Land Museum thing. I wonder if you can actually work it out if I put it up to the... Do you see? It's like, this one's Howl's Moving Castle, and this one is Ponyo. I also have... what else? Ah, the little baby Totoro thing. And I just moved that by accident. What else? I think that's it. There's just like loads of coins in there now. Here we go. I also have a Totoro holding a big leaf keyring thing. On the next bit, I've got a ramen bowl, which I got from the Studio Ghibli Museum as well, but it has like Totoro on it, and the smaller two Totoros. Inside there I have a necklace that I got from Japan. No, not Japan. Why did I say Japan? I got it from Kenya. Kenya, if I can sort of show you. It was in my random vlog, I was wearing it in that, but it won't turn around. There we go. I got it from Kenya when I went there. I also have some Studio Ghibli chopsticks. There. And it says Ghibli Museum on the little blanket thing. And there's a little Totoro styled keyring thing in there as well. The last ornament in this section is my Harry Potter wand, which I got from the Harry Potter studio in London. So this is the Harry Potter wand that I got from Harry Potter Studios in London. I kind of wanted to get a Hermione wand, or Professor McGonagall for some reason, but I decided to get the Harry Potter wand. If you want to see my trip to Harry Potter Studios in London, my friend JC2244 has a video on it. Well, he has 2 videos, but there's only one of them which has me in it, and obviously that's a better one, because it has me in it, and I shall link that in the description down below. So in this section, well, it's the only DVDs that I have on the top are my documentary DVDs. So, my documentary DVDs, I'm not going to talk about any of my DVDs too much, because otherwise this video will be ridiculous, but I have the long way round, and then the long way down, where they go the other way, well, they go down instead of around the world. I then have Wonders, the Wonders collection, which has the Wonders of the Solar System and the Wonders of the Universe in it, by Brian Cox, is that his name? I think so. I then have Life, which is an animal program documentary, narrated by David Attenborough. Frozen Planet, which I think is also narrated by David Attenborough. Not sure. Might be, might not. I then have the Blue Planet. I have Planet Earth. And I then have The Planets. This one is about the solar system and all the planets and stuff about them. The last documentary that I have is My Ghost Stories, which is absolutely terrifying, and it's about people's stories or encounters with ghosts. This is Series 2, Season 2, whatever you prefer. It would appear that I'm already talking too much about each DVD, so I will probably just show you the covers and tell you the name of them for the next lot without explaining too much about them. So the next section is all of my animated DVDs. So I have Frozen, Wreck-It Ralph, Tangled, Bolt, Chicken Little, Brother Bear 2, and Brother Bear 1. I have Lilo and Stitch 2, and Lilo and Stitch, The Emperor's New Groove, Mulan 2, Mulan, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which came out the year I was born actually, Pocahontas, Oliver and Company, do you see that? Okay, I don't know, I'm going so fast, Basil the Great Mouse Detective, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which I'm borrowing at the moment because I've never seen it before and I know that's shameful, but yeah. So those last ones were all my Disney films. Now onto my Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo and, well, Scooby-Doo Zombie Island, Scooby-Doo Alien Invaders, Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico, Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost, Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf, Scooby-Doo, What's New Scooby-Doo Volume 10, same thing, Volume 9, and Volume 8. I now have all of my DreamWorks DVDs, so How to Train Your Dragon, Kung Fu Panda 2, Kung Fu Panda, Over the Hedge, Shark Tale, Flushed Away, Wallace, well these aren't DreamWorks, this is Alban, but Wallace and Gromit and the Matter of Loaf and Death, Wallace and Gromit and the Curse of the Were-Rabbit, Wallace and Gromit 1, 2, 3, which is The Grand Day Out, The Wrong Trousers and A Close Shave, more DreamWorks, Shrek Forever After, number 4, Shrek the Third, number 3, Shrek 2, number 2, and Shrek 1 plus the 3D Shrek thingamabob. And the last DreamWorks is The Prince of Egypt. Now for my Disney Pixar films: Brave, fantastic movie, Up, WALL-E, Ratatouille, Cars 2, Cars, The Incredibles, Finding Nemo, Monsters Inc., A Bug's Life, Toy Story 3, and Toy Story 1 and 2. And now for my other animated films, Robots, Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs, Ice Age 1 and 2, which has Ice Age 2, The Meltdown, and just Ice Age, Paranorman, Coraline, love that film, Corpse Bride, also love that film, Help, I'm a Fish, my childhood film of animation, The Iron Giant, Rugrats Go Wild, The Wild Thornberrys, very inspirational for me, I love this film, Hoodwinked, Surf's Up, The Snowman and Father Christmas dual pack thingamabob, Hotel Transylvania, The Polar Express, Monster House, Anastasia, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 1, Chicken Run, which should be with Aardman, and Romeo and Juliet. An ornament that I had with my animated films for some reason is my time turner. I'm trying to get a good angle so you can see it, but I got this in the Harry Potter world? No, Harry Potter Studios in London, and it was pooping expensive. So, yeah. Moving on from the animated section, I'm going to take us right to the bottom, and we're going to have a look at my that's my cat's tail right there, yeah. So I'm going to show you my Doctor Who section and my Simpsons section. Before I start the Doctor Who section, I do have all of the David Tennant and Christopher Eccleston Doctor Who DVDs, but they're still packed away somewhere. So let's start. I have Doctor Who A Christmas Carol, a Christmas special of 2010. Doctor Who The Day of the Doctor, which is David Tennant and Matt Smith, duo thingamabob. Doctor Who Series 7, Doctor Who Series 6 Part 2, and Doctor Who Series 6 Part 1. Doctor Who Series 5 in a special, metal case thingy. Then I have Torchwood Series 1 and 2, I love Torchwood. And Torchwood Series 3. And finally, in the Doctor Who universe thingamabob, Sarah Jane Adventures Series 1, Series 2, and Series 3. Right, so now my Simpsons. Simpsons Series 1. Is it series on The Simpsons? No, series. Simpsons Season 1. Simpsons Season 2. Season 3. Season 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and the Simpsons movie, hoping to get season 17 soon when I get the money to. Moving on from my Doctor Who Simpsons section, we go to my live action section. These are sorted by age rating, so we'll start with U-rated and go all the way up to my 18 rated, which is just above. So starting off with my U-rated live action films, we have Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium, Nanny McPhee the first film, Nim's Island, and Home Alone 4. Then PG, I have Home Alone 1, 2, and 3, Percy Jackson's Lightning Thief, Life of Pi, The Last Airbender, Spiderwick Chronicles, Jumanji, Narnia, the first film, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, Narnia, the second film, Prince Caspian, Dragonheart, Mamma Mia, Karate Kid, Saving Mr. Banks, Journey to the Center of the Earth, Johnny English, Twister, The First Wives Club, Scooby-Doo 1 and 2, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The Bridge to Terabithia, Stardust. Oh, by the way, I absolutely love The Bridge to Terabithia, one of my favourite films of all time. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and Indiana Jones, this one's in Swedish, so I think it's the Crystal Skull. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Now moving on to my 12 rated films, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, Lord of the Rings 1, 2 and 3, the Fellowship of the Fellowship of the Ring, the Two Towers, the Return of the King, and The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. We then have Batman 1 and 2, Batman Begins and Batman the Dark Knight, and Batman the Dark Knight Returns. Then the Spider-Man trilogy, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3. So, Super 8, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Sorry about that. It's very dusty from the ones that I've just like unpacked and stuff. Rise of the Planet of the Apes, the Vampire's Assistant, haven't watched this yet. Divergent, not really that good. Snow White and the Huntsman, Stephen King's Rose Red, extremely long, like 6 hours long. Iron Man 3 and Iron Man, still don't have Iron Man 2 yet. Skyfall, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Avatar, don't know why that's so popular, it's not like the best film of all time. The Incredible Hulk, The Wolverine, X-Men First Class, Wolverine, oh, X-Men Origins Wolverine, The Last Stand, X-Men 2, and just X-Men. Thor, The Dark World, that's the second Thor film, I don't have the first one yet. Eureka! And The Da Vinci Code, and Angels and Demons. Well, that's like 1 and 2 in a series. I have Oblivion, The Book Thief, fantastic film, Hunger Games, and Hunger Games Catching Fire, Alien Intelligence or just AI, P.S. I Love You, surprisingly good for a rom-com, I don't tend to like them that much, The Adjustment Bureau, Babylon AD, quite enjoyed that, The Impossible, one of my favourite films of all time, very very sad but true story. Gravity, very good as well despite what people say. Live, Die, Repeat, also quite good for a Tom Cruise film. The Lovely Bones, another one of my favourite films. For some reason I like sad films because they're just really powerful. Sucker Punch is quite good as well. Titanic, I Am Number 4, fantastic ending. Red Riding Hood, The Blind Side, Hellboy 1 and 2, Captain America the First Avenger, and Captain America the Winter Soldier. Dark Shadows, and Chicago. Okay, so you may notice that I'm now wearing something completely different. And that's because it's now another day, because my voice was getting extremely exhausted yesterday. But yeah, let's continue, and you'll have to forgive me for the next few DVDs, because I know a lot of people don't like them. So next I have Twilight, Twilight New Moon, Twilight Eclipse, Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1, And the film that ruined the whole series, I didn't really mind the first few films, but this film was just poop. Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2. I then have the Mummy trilogy, which has... yeah, the Mummy trilogy, I'm not going to bother reading them out. Onto the 15 rated films, Daredevil. One of the best films of all time, Ramen Girl. Despite the cover, it's a very good film. Fame! Always believing a bear. The Beach. Resident Evil Retribution. And Resident Evil Apocalypse, Resident Evil Extinction, and Resident Evil Afterlife in this, like, big pack thing. Final Destination, Final Destination 2, Final Destination 3, Final Destination 4, but it doesn't say it for some reason, and Final Destination 5. The Matrix trilogy, The Invasion, Once, which I haven't seen yet, Zombieland, and Armageddon. I then have Whiteout, Cloud Atlas, one of my favourite films of all time, Pan's Labyrinth, Constantine, World War Z, Gimme 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 Series 1, 2 and 3, Sightseers, Chronicle, What Lies Beneath, but I've lost the slipcover so it doesn't like say it on the front for some reason, The Wolfman, The Thing, the 2010 or something redone thingy-mabob, The Towering Inferno, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The Grudge, and The Grudge 2 American versions, unfortunately, Paranormal Activity 2 and Paranormal Activity 4. For some reason I don't have 3 or 1. The Rika and The Rika 2. The Ring 2 Japanese version, yes! And The Ring and The Ring 2 American versions, which aren't as bad as other American adaptations for some reason. I have A Lonely Place to Die, which I really enjoyed. This is very good. One of my favourite horror/thriller films. Prometheus, and now onto my 18 rated section, the Alien Quadrilogy, I can't read that word. The Underworld Quadrilogy, Dread, Watchmen, Swedish version, Spiral Series 3, 2, and 1. I haven't seen these yet, but my mum gave them to me, so I'm looking forward to them. The Descent, and finally, in my live-action section, Creep, which is a very good horror film. Right, so we're almost done, just one more section left, and this is one of my biggest sections, and I'm really looking forward to showing it, and that is, moving to the anime section. Woo, let's get going! So first of all, I have the anime that I have, but haven't watched yet, Gargantia, Freedom, which I'm disappointed because it is actually CGI and not hand-drawn. I only like hand-drawn anime, and it made it look like it was hand-drawn on the cover, but it's not, so there. Garden of Words, and Spice and Wolf Season 2. I've seen Season 1, that will come up in a bit. I also have Hakuoki. Yes, I can read it, but like, yeah. I'm halfway through this at the moment, and it's okay. It's not the best, but yeah. I then have Bleach Series, Series 1, Bleach Series 2, Bleach the first movie, Bleach Series 3, Bleach Series 4, Bleach Series 5, Bleach Series 6, Bleach Series 7, and Bleach Series 8, which I haven't watched yet. Next I have Panda Go Panda, which is quite sweet and cute. The next lot of anime aren't in any particular order because I haven't sorted them out yet, but we'll still go through them. Soul Eater, which I finished quite recently, Perfect Blue, Tokyo Godfathers, Darker Than Black Series 1, Death Note, look how big that is, K-On! Summer Wars, Resident Evil CGI first film, this so that Deborah can't read it, whatever. Claymore, Phantom of the Requiem, worst anime ever, I couldn't get into it at all. Kids on the Slope, one of the best anime ever. Dark and Black Series 2, Millennium Actress, Exempt, they're in 2 parts for some reason. 5 centimeters per second. Wolf Children, Paranoia Agent, Jormungand, I think that's how you pronounce it, Series 1. Looking forward to getting Series 2. I can't read it, but there's the title. I thought this was okay, disappointed that it's CGI though. Steam Boy, very good film. Fractale, Eden of the East series, Eden of the East, The King of Eden, and Eden of the East Paradise Lost. Spice and Wolf Series 1, Gare Zero, Batum! Exclamation mark. I got halfway through this, so I'm planning to finish it, but for some reason I stopped. Origin, The Skycrawlers, Paprika, Lapus Garous, Brave Story, Akira, Barefoot Gen. I recommend anyone to watch, everyone should watch this, but be warned that it's very disturbing and, you know, just upset you. But it's very good, so you should watch it. And finally, well not finally, but yeah, Ghost Hunt. Kokoro Connect, one of my favourite animes of all time. Another, also one of my favourite animes of all time, Tawano Kwan, very good anime. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, Journey to Agartha, and finally, Birdie, the Mighty Decode, Series 1 and 2. Okay, so it looks like I've discovered a section that I didn't realise yeah. So this is my Studio Ghibli and Pokemon section. So for my Pokemon, I have Pokemon Chronicles Volume 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I have Pokemon the First Movie, Pokemon 2000, Pokemon 3, the movie, Pokemon Forever, Pokemon Heroes, Pokemon Jirachi the Wishmaker, my favourite Pokemon film, Pokemon Destiny Deoxys, Pokemon Darkrai, also very good, Pokemon Garantina and the Sky Warrior, Pokemon Arceus and the Jewel of Life, Pokemon Zoroark, Master of Illusions, Pokemon Black and White, and disappointing European release / American release where they cut it down a million times, Pokemon Curie, the versus the Sword of Justice, I couldn't pronounce that, but yeah. And now definitely my final DVDs, my Studio Ghibli DVDs. So The Wind Rises, From Up on Poppy Hill, Arrietty, Ponyo, Tales from Earthsea, Howl's Moving Castle, The Cat Returns, Spirited Away, My Neighbours the Yamadas, Princess Mononoke, Whisper of the Heart, my favourite Studio Ghibli film, Pom Poko, Ocean Waves, Porco Rosso, Only Yesterday, Kiki's Delivery Service, Grave of the Fireflies, My Neighbor Totoro, Laputa Castle in the Sky, and Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. So that was my DVD shelf tour. All of that, that's a lot of DVDs. I should count them sometime and see how many there are. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like down below because that'll make me happy. And yeah, comment if you have any of these DVDs and what you think of my DVD collection, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye! Ow! So, what did you think of the video, Gigi? Did you like it? Do you like my DVD collection? Very interesting. You don't seem to be giving me much, yeah, feedback. Gigi? Hello, Gigi?